If I had to make bets, I'd bet you've never seen a Porsche Cayenne done up like this. We're upgrading every speaker in factory locations, adding tweeters where they should have been in the first place, hand building a trunk mounted subbox that looks like it rolled out of the Porsche factory, fabricating a slot for exterior speakers in the hatch, and pairing it all to a Kenwood head unit up front. I'm going to show you how we put it all together.
All right, so in the Porsche, we're gonna be running 2 6-channels and 1 monoblock. We're gonna be running 2 sets of 8-inch 3-way components, nice Kenwood head unit, and then we're gonna be installing our Recoil Echo Pro Series 10-inch woofers. All right, so we're in the interior of the Porsche. It has the factory Bose system. What we're gonna do is we're gonna retain all the factory locations. We're not gonna do any custom grills or doors in this one. We're gonna replace the 2.5-inch here, the 8-inch here, the tweeter in the dash. We're gonna replace the center channel as well. We're gonna do some sound mat, but to do the sound mat, we gotta take the window regulator out, take the window away from the window track, because even Volkswagen, Porsche, all of it's built like this where it's all on this interior skin. And to remove it, you have to take it all out. But once I get it out, it'll be a dream putting that Recoil sound mat in. Oh boy. Oh boy is right. What are you supposed to do? Oh. All right, we got it all opened up. As you can see, there's a little bit of factory sound mat in here. It doesn't really do much for the vehicle. It's kind of just there. But obviously we're gonna take and throw some Recoil sound mat in here and really give it that solid sound that it needs. Main thing when you're doing Dynamat or any sound mat or any type of matting material, sound dampening material, you always wanna prep the surface. Why? Because if you don't prep the surface, it's just gonna fall off. So obviously if you see the door right here, it's got all this grime buildup. I would not recommend using anything that has ammonia in it, so not like Windex or anything, but like the spray foam glass cleaner works great, detail cleaner works great. You just want to spray it in there. I mean, obviously you're not going to get every square inch because there's door handles and stuff like that and latch mechanisms, but let it sit in there for about, I don't know, 10 seconds, let it kind of get a little soak in, and then just wipe it down the best you can. Try to get in here if you're gonna put stuff in there. Look, that's all on the door. That's gonna cause your sound mat not to stick. So we're gonna be using the Recoil Echo Series sound mat. Recoil has 3 lines, and they also do a lot of sound mat, heat protection, the foam backing, hood liners. What I like to do, this is how I do it, is I like to take my sound mat, leave it with the backing, just kind of get an idea of what area I can cover with one piece. And then I'll kind of do like a rough finger line of stuff, and that'll be my cutout. So I'm cutting right here because this is where the lock mechanism or the door handle mechanism on the outside is. You don't want to put any sound matter over anything like that because then it'll make it not work. Do another little test fit again. That is the outside door handle. That looks pretty good. And then I'll push this line right here.
You know where to cut?
Yep, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut on the left side of the line about 1 inch down. So that'll give me enough to touch to the inside right here. So now, clearly there's a little bit that's gonna fall into that joint. Me personally, I like the logos to go matching throughout the whole car. So if I put it this way, the logo is gonna go like that everywhere else. Line it up there, and then just use your hand, get it on everything you want it on. Careful of those edges. That's why I'm wearing these gloves so I don't get cut. Set it now, we roll. In those tight to reach areas, I like to flip the roller around and just kind of use it to get that edge locked in. All right, see you when it's all done. All right, so I just finished up the interior door skin with a recoil sound mat, and it came out absolutely amazing. I got almost every square inch in there, and the sound difference is quite a bit. Let's do some knocking. Who is it? No rattles. From here, I'll take and put the window track and all the regulator stuff back in, and this door will be done with the sound mat on the exterior. I will be putting some sound deadening on this too, not in a lot of areas, just like some of the bigger areas, just to help with some of the vibration. I have all my pieces pre-cut for the door. I'm not doing the whole plastic skin because obviously there's a lot of little dips and stuff. So I'm just gonna do the big areas. Try not to cover up any grommets so that it's not hard to get to if we gotta take it back apart. But I'm gonna put a piece right here, a piece in this big section, and then a piece right where the 3.5 is gonna sit. All right, so I just finished up putting everything back on the door. All the sound mat is done inside of it. On the exterior, I also added in this nice piece right here around for the speaker baffle to mount to keep the vibration at a minimal. From here, just got to do the rest of the doors and move on to the speaker adapters. Let's get into it. All right, so we're about 90% done with all the sound mat in the doors. We already went over the front doors. I got the rears done as well. Interior, ring for the baffle for the speaker. I also had to relocate the door module from up here to down here because in this Porsche, they didn't have a 3 here. We're gonna put one, so I had to relocate that. I still got all the sound mat to do in the rear hatch, but let's get into building the baffles first. All right, so working on the front baffles for the Porsche. Base plate, my ring plate, so when I put these two together, it'll give me the clearance for the screw heads to come through. I gotta make one more of these and then make this out of 1/2 inch and then 2 3/4 to give me the clearance in the door. Let's do it. Over the week, I've also done my 2.5 inch mids in the doors, factory locations, built custom brackets in the front and the rear doors. I also added in the tweeters in the rear doors as well. Only thing I got left to do as far as speakers is add in the tweeters in the dash location, and everything as far as speakers will be done and I can move on to fabricating. All right, so we just finished up the interior speakers of the Porsche, did all the door speakers and all the sound mat from the interior skin to the outer skin, just to help with the sound vibration and the sound quality. In the next video, you're gonna see us install the dash speakers and the Kenwood head unit. To see that, you gotta stay tuned.